What is up, guys? Welcome back to the $1 Million Challenge, where I start off with $1, trying to get 1% profit every single day until we get to $1 million through sports betting, gambling, investing in crypto, and investing in the stock market. I've been doing this challenge for about a year and a half now. I've been tracking everything since the beginning. You can watch all the videos from the start if you're new, but I track everything like I said. So we have this tracking sheet here, and currently we are on day 526 of this challenge. We're sitting at $7,960 all the way from $1. And since the last episode, a couple little updates that I want to fill you guys in with. We did play some sports bets, and as most of you guys know, I do tell volume bets on Instagram. There's a link to his page in my Discord server. If you join there, you can get access to his page. He just posts all his stuff for free. I just tell all of his bets because he's good at what he does. He does a lot of research and everything. So these are the bets I played back from June 24th, 2026. We profited about $38 for the day. Just want to show you guys proof I actually placed those bets, and everything in my sheet is actually legit. I'm not just making up numbers. So that's the movement with the sports betting. I also had a monthly, I think it was post-monthly bonus on the website we used, so it was $11.37. I didn't take a screenshot of that. Pretty much any bonuses now, they gotta be at least like $20 for me to like show you guys on camera. Otherwise, it's just pretty small. It's just a waste of time for me to like screenshot all these like little dollars here and there and everything. But yeah, we had $11 from the monthly bonus from the website. Other than that, crypto went down like $20. It's been tanking recently. I think Bitcoin, as I'm recording this video on June 25th, I think Bitcoin actually just broke the $60,000 price like floor that's been talking about recently and everything. So Bitcoin's been just tanking. We hold Bitcoin XRP, so that's been kind of bad there. Our investment portfolio also went down about $100, almost, yeah, $104. So pretty big loss there. But yeah, other than that, our 1% profit goal should be about $80 for the day. And since we lost a bit of money, we should have to get about $100 gambling today to reach our 1% profit goal, just to catch back up and then get our 1% gain. We're not going to really be focusing too much on that necessarily. What I've been doing recently is, if you guys have been watching, I've been doing a community challenge where I'm running your guys' strategies from the community in the Discord server. I had 21 people send in strategies, and we've just been running like a last man standing battle royale type thing. So whoever wins moves on to the next round. Whoever loses gets knocked out. It's like one loss elimination, kind of like a Fortnite type, Hunger Games, Minecraft-esque, you know, whatever you want to call it. Right now, we've made it the whole way to round 8. Okay, we had these two strategies that keep cooking. So I'm gonna keep running these until one of them busts. Whatever, one of them loses and one of them wins, we have a winner. Winner will make $100. I'll pay them out. I'm thinking today too, what I might be doing. Well, I might change this up. Okay, we'll see. Depends how I'm feeling, depends how it's going. But if we just keep getting wins with these, I might today just try to finish the challenge for like the community challenge, not the $1 Million Challenge. But yeah, I might just keep running these today. We'll see how it goes. If we get a winner quickly here, but you know, we'll call it. If they both win and we just keep getting a bunch of wins, then I might just keep running them until we have one bust, and just see how maybe make a long video. I don't know. We'll see. It's an idea. But we're gonna start off with Justin Z's 49.5 dice strategy. This one's been cooking very well recently. So I already have this set up in the website here, and I'll explain this real quick. Basically, it is a 10-cent starting bet. That's your bet size for every $100. So we're gonna be doing $200 to start here, and you're gonna have number of bets of 75 bets. If it hits 75 bets, we'll cut the bet size in half at that point and do 25 more bets. But we have not reached that progression yet. We've always hit it before that, which is nice. On win, you reset. On loss, you increase by 3.5%. Every time you get a win, I have this 1 penny stop and profit. So every time we get a win, we're gonna flip the over under, and it's a 49.5x multiplier, which is a 2% chance. So that's pretty much it. We're gonna run it. We're trying to get $50 profit every strategy I run through this community challenge. We're trying to make 25% on the balance, and I'm hoping today that both these strategies get a bunch of wins. We'll see if we're lucky. I know it's asking for a lot, but they've been doing really well. Hoping it keeps it going. There's the first win right there. It was getting a little bit big. Pause. But it did profit, so we're just going to reset the bets to 75 up here, flip the over under, and go for another run here. Try to get $50 in profit. So maybe 1 or 2 more, depending how deep this goes. 1 or 2 more wins should do it. There it is, 50 bucks like that, dude. This strategy's crazy, bro. This strategy is nuts. So there's 50 bucks right there. I'm gonna run the other strategy. I'm gonna get set up real quick and we'll jump into it. Okay, so before we run this, I'm gonna vault some money real quick. We're gonna put that profit of 51.48 into the vault. So we have our $200 balance right here. The way this strategy works, this is Vicky Verma's risky mind strat. Honestly, hasn't been too risky. Knock on wood. It's been doing really good. Basically, it's 1 mine. The starting bet's 2 cents. Okay, he doesn't specify the starting balance. He says anywhere from 1 penny to 4 pennies. I'm just doing 2 pennies right in the middle for a $200 balance. You're gonna do 1 mine. We're gonna have this 9 tile setup here. On win, you reset. On loss, you increase by 211%. And then stop on profit. The way he wants me to run this is every time we get a win, he wants me to change up the setup. So it spells out my username, which is Texob. So we'll do a T, E, X, A, U, and a B. And depending on what we do, it will be, if it's 9 tiles or 10 tiles, we'll get this started here. We'll just get it going. If it's 9 tiles, it's a 1.55x. If it's 10 tiles, it's a 1.65x. And I just flip-flop between the different letters. And I basically just took our $50, divided that by 6, because there's 6 letters in my name. So stop and profit is $8.33. So every time we get through 1 letter, we'll go to the next one. We'll just do each letter once. That simple. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna speed this up because it does take a while. We're going a huge dip there and it came back. Wow, okay. We're gonna speed this up. I'll be back in a little bit. This one does take a long time. So I will catch up with you guys in a minute. Alright, so Vicky's strategy did bust. I got a lot to say here, alright? So lock in. I promise you, if you're here right now, stay the rest of the video. I'm gonna have some good stuff, I promise you. A lot of things to talk about. Okay, so here's the thing. I recorded this segment probably 5 or 6 hours ago. I've been thinking about this all day, literally all day. It is probably midnight right now. Actually, it's 1 a.m. But I've been contemplating how to go about this. So Vicky's strategy technically busted, right? We hit, 9 losses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We hit 8 losses. 8 losses, and it busted, which is crazy because it was a 2% base bet. But it happens. You run the strategy long enough, it's bound to bust with any strategy. So here's the thing. If I would have went all in, right, with the 126 that we have left on one last bet, a 1.55x would bring this back up to $95, I guess up here. So pretty much bringing it back to break even. So I thought about different ways about going about this. I literally thought about a ton of different stuff. I'm gonna tell you guys all about it. I promise you, hang in at the end of the video, it'll be well worth it. So technically, he should have got an extra progression because here, let me show you real quick. 55.41 times 3.11. I know it increases by 211%, but technically you have to include the other 100%, so it goes up by 3.11%, or I guess 311%. Technically, the base, the bet would be $172.32, which is kind of close. It almost could have got another bet. So like I said, if I would have did an all-in bet with the 126 and it got a 1.55x, technically, I'm just trying to do the math to show you guys. 43 times 1.55. So if I did an all-in bet, it would bring us back to 196, which is pretty much the starting balance. I was thinking about doing that, giving him a shot, but I feel like that's kind of unfair too, because technically it did bust. So technically, the strategy busted. I shouldn't give him another chance, but it's pretty close. So what I did, I went on the Discord server, and I'll probably throw up a screenshot of what happened. But I talked to both Justin and Vicky in the server. Long story short, we're gonna call it there. Justin Z, with his dice strategy, did win the entire battle royale, and he's gonna take the money. And he agreed to split it with Vicky. It's up to him. I'm gonna pay him out $100, and that's up to him if he splits it. But good guy, nonetheless, even offering to do that. So they agreed to split it. So I offered a ton of different scenarios. Basically, I offered to, do one more all-in bet for Vicky. I offered to have Justin's dice strategy bring this balance back up to $200. So like if I ran this balance, it brought it back up to $200 with the dice strategy. And then that would be like technically 2 wins for Justin. So Vicky would have to get 2 more wins with this strategy to stay in the game, kind of give him like a recovery potential. I think that's like the most fair scenario. And then there was one more idea I had. I forget what it was. I don't know. Either way, I offered a bunch of different strategies or like different ideas and stuff. And they were both talking to me. They both agreed on it. We're gonna call it there. It's cool. So part of me too, I guess this is another like really good point. Yeah, technically it did bust, but part of me wants to go all in just to increase my bankroll. So I know like, we're doing the community challenge, trying to find like the winner of that. But technically, man, like I'm trying to grow my bankroll too, because I've been down bad recently. What I'm gonna do, just for the sake of it, we'll do a 1 cent bet. My keyboard's not working, drives me nuts. I wanted to see if it would actually hit, because what I was thinking about doing is literally, I promise you, all day for like 5 or 6 hours, I've been thinking about doing this. I was like, I'm just gonna go all in. I'm gonna go all in. I've been contemplating it, been thinking about it. I was like, I don't know what's the best move, but technically speaking, I should cut my losses, because you gotta think we're down $75 on the strategy. Not terrible. We just made $50 on the other strategy, so it's not that bad. Mathematically speaking, as I play, you call your losses back out. But we're down, so I really want to like be aggressive, try to like catch losses, chase losses, catch back up. So I considered going all in, and I was either going to do like the auto bet, just to go all in with like $50, or I guess what was it, 126 maybe. I was gonna go all in and just take 1 bet real quick, just to see how it went. Rip the band-aid off. And I was also really considering doing like manually trying to bring it back. So for the sake of just to see what would have happened, my heart's racing, dude. I've been playing like my favorite songs for the past like 30 minutes on repeat, like my top 3 favorite songs, trying to get like the energy going and stuff. But let's see what would have happened. So if we did like an all-in bet here, I'm just gonna do the same setup. Okay, so there's 1 mine on the board, by the way. There's 1 mine. And if this would have went the whole way down, he would have caught back up and he would have had a second chance. At the same time too, I feel like that's kind of unfair if I would have gave him like an opportunity to come back. So that's why I talked to them in the Discord. It's all good though. Like I said, I'll throw up a screenshot somewhere if I haven't already. But this needs to connect to the top. If it does connect to the top, it would have came the whole way back. And I would have just reran his strategy trying to restart the profit pool. Last one. If this hits, we would have brought our $126 back up to like 196. That's crazy. That's crazy. It would hit, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, because I asked Vicky first what he wants, and I was like, dude, it's pretty much like either you keep going in the challenge, which is like an easy answer, or you lose, I cut my losses where we're at, which call it, or I go all in and give him a shot. But then if I lose, then my bankroll tanks another like 2%. So I was like, I mean, it's kind of an easy answer for him. Obviously, he wants to keep going. He didn't choose that, by the way. I said like that. I mean, if I was him, I would just choose like, you risk your balance. I'm gonna keep going. Then I brought in Justin, and yeah, we decided to call it. So it would have hit though, which is crazy. Although if I would have had $126 on this, I would beg to differ. Probably wouldn't hit. I'm not saying it's rigged, but you know what it is. So either way, let's jump back into our tracking sheet real quick. So Vicky's strategy did bust. And again, shout out to Justin Z for offering to split that money. That's pretty dope, dude. He doesn't even have to do it, but the fact that he offered is pretty sick. I'm gonna pay him out $100 for winning the Battle Royale challenge. Lasted almost like 2 months, which is pretty sick. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully it was fun for you guys. Sorry to the guys that busted pretty quick, got knocked out in like round 1 and stuff. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was pretty fun for me. Lost a lot of money on it, honestly, but it was a good time. It was fun. It's always fun connecting with you guys and, you know, locking in a little bit. So yeah, I was hoping to make a lot of money with that. But we're gonna do some analysis real quick. So for the day, 526, we went down a total of about $66. We really lost like $75, but wait, how's that work out? Just made $50 in profit on the first strategy. You know what? I'm not gonna question. Oh, I think the biggest thing was honestly too, Bitcoin did drop since the previous day too, which that's what our balance is in. So I think that's probably the biggest factor. Either way, we went down $66. Technically, that's like not all gambling. I think we actually lost like $25 gambling. Bitcoin dropped in value, so we lost technically a lot more gambling. But yeah, that's the loss on the website. So we only went down like 1.22%, not too bad. And I did back out the bonus already. We had $11 in bonus, so it really would have been another like $11, which isn't too bad. So let me do something real quick here. Let me mark this purple and let's do some analysis, man. I'm scared to do this. I already know the answer to it. So I've done this like pretty much every video. But if I drag this select, okay, not the whole way back, but if I drag this up to the start of the community challenge, I'm gonna track how much we actually lost during all of that. I don't know why I keep jumping the whole way to the top there, so no win. But yeah, I kept note of the day we started this. Right here. I don't even want to see this. My heart is racing right now. Like I said, I was expecting to go all in, run it, and then also this factor. All of this combined just make my heart just go bananas right now. But we lost a total. I know you guys can't see this because it's outside the view. We lost a total of $1,030 during the community challenge, which went on for about 2 months. In 2 months, purely from the community challenge, we lost $1,030. It hurts. It hurts big time. It's not really that bad though. Like realistically, it could be a lot worse. You know, I think it's over 2 months. What is $1,000 over 8,000? About 12.5%. So realistically, out of our entire balance, we've lost like 12.5% over the course of 2 months. Again, really not that bad. It's like 6% a month. And that's just from gambling too. Like realistically, the balance started at, this is day 461. So we started the community challenge. So really we're actually up from where we started. But most of that's pretty much due to sports betting, the investment accounts, with like crypto and the stock market and everything. So I mean, it is what it is. But I just want to provide the stats on that, because we didn't do any other gambling as much as I wanted to outside of the community challenge. I wanted to play a lot of different games, do a lot of my own stuff, but I want to keep things like trackable and to keep track of the community challenge. So yeah, we lost $1,000, which I mean, really honestly, that's really not that bad. I mean, it sounds terrible, but you gotta think, we ran all these strategies. I think we started off like $100 with the first round, which is kind of crazy to think about. Yeah, we lost, I think we did like $100 here, maybe 100 or 200 here. At some point it bumped up to like $200 per strategy, and then towards the end we were doing like 300. I brought it back down to like 200. So yeah, we did run a lot of strategies, and honestly, I think Justin Z, I should have tracked like per strategy, but I think Justin Z's strategy probably made the most money. So, well, I mean, it made it to the end, so it definitely made the most money. But yeah, I mean, it did cook. That's what I was looking for. I was just trying to find like a good strategy to keep in the arsenal and to keep maybe running in the future. So that dice strategy is pretty nuts. It's definitely pretty risky, but it makes some good money. Moving on to the next day here. And if you stay tuned to this, it's gonna be kind of crazy, man. I'm very nervous for this, but it's a little bit different. This is day 527. We're sitting at pretty much $8,000, which we've been stuck at for about 2 months now. But we do have some sports bets for the day, so let me show those real quick. These are some futures I cashed out. Again, I track volume bets on Instagram. Link to his page, my Discord server if you join there. I have a link to him to give him credit. But yeah, we had those 2 futures cash out, which is pretty darn good on DraftKings. So coming back to our sheet here, if we go up and just show you guys real quick. So everything pretty much stayed flat. The DraftKings balance went up a good bit from those futures, and then I actually adjusted this. Usually I adjust the futures every Sunday, but I figured since those cashed out, they're pretty big bets. I figured I should probably like lower that balance a little bit. So it's in $8,000. We went up a lot since the previous day. What is that, about $120? Yeah, I mean that's pretty good gain. We had $2 in bonuses, and we made about $151 from sports bets. So pretty good. Now I'm about to do something crazy. So since we just finished the challenge, again, I hope you guys really did enjoy that. It's something a little bit different. I like to get you guys involved. I'm not disappointed in you guys, but I was really hoping those strategies alone would just like all cook. I was hoping we'd just run this for like 6 months, make a ton of money, give you guys much credit for it. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And honestly, it was a lot of like bad luck. So, you know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I appreciate all you guys hopping in there and sending in strategies. We'll do another one too. All right, so what we're gonna do, I know this is super crazy, not really my thing either, but I think it'd be kind of fun. So we finished the community challenge. I'm gonna play super high risk today. We don't even need to gamble for the day, honestly. We're $8,000. But I got $200 pulled out, and we're gonna do 2 bonus buys on some slots. I haven't played slots in a very long time, and I'm extremely nervous for it, to be honest. So this slot right here, man, you can make a lot of money on this, but dude, I am terrified because I've lost a ton of money on this. So I mentioned this in the Discord recently. I think another like video recently too. I've lost a lot of money gambling personally. Give you guys a little bit of backstory before I rip this. Most of my money was on this game, dude. I'm telling you, bro. It hurts. This game can pay huge, but it can take all of your money. So yeah, I'll probably make a video on this at some point, but a lot of you guys are pretty interested in my experience. This game alone, though, has taken a ton of money from me, and it's disgusting. So I got kind of a hatred for this game, but honestly, there was times it paid pretty well. And I don't even want to talk about that, because the times it did pay well, I threw it right back in. But for the sake of it, on FanDuel, which is what I played this a lot on, you can only do the boosted chance spins. You can't do a bonus buy. Today, we're gonna do a bonus buy, kind of like a little bit of a hatred, FU type of thing. Hoping to make some money on this. I've donated so much money to this game, and I don't even know what provider this is. No Limit. No Limit City owes me a ton of money, and again, I haven't used this account for it. It's on FanDuel. Technically, they should pay me a ton of money because I've lost a ton of money this game. I'll talk about it in another video, but I'm hoping today we make some good money. Again, super risky. Total cost of activity feature will be charged from your balance. Cool, dude. Let's rip it, man. 120 bucks. We're gonna do the big game, 10 spins. I wanted to play 100 bucks on this, and it looks like that's probably the only. I guess that's a little bit closer. I'm hoping we get at least 20 bucks back, like bare minimum, at least 20 bucks back. Dude, my heart is going crazy right now. Oh my gosh. All right, I know I'm stalling, but if you stayed this long, I appreciate you. It's super high risk. Obviously, my whole challenge is supposed to be like very methodical, thought out, planned ahead, and yeah, this is completely just for fun. But it's with a balance, so I'm hoping to make like, you know, $7 grand would be pretty sick. We'll see. Here we go. 5 scatter. I'm so freaking nervous, dude. Like I said, man, there's times I played this and I've made like thousands of dollars. There's times where I've lost thousands of dollars. So we'll see how this goes. Worst case scenario, we lose 120 bucks. So far, not too great. Basically, every time you get a hit on this, if you're not familiar, these boxes in the background go up a multiplier. So then when you get a hit on them, it multiplies your hit by like those numbers in the back. I'm not really good at explaining slots, I apologize. But we're just looking for a lot of hits. And again, we put 120 bucks into this. So obviously at the bottom here, we're trying to get at least 120 bucks back to break even. And it's not looking too hot. But we'll let it rip. We have 2 more spins left. This game just makes me sick, dude. 81 bucks, that's pretty good. Pretty darn good. If we get 16 bucks back on this last spin, we break even. I'd be happy with breaking even, honestly. I'm not even trying to make $1 million. I'd be pretty sick though. Oh, I am obviously trying to make $1 million, but on this slot, definitely not trying to make $1 million. Okay, so we lost 16 bucks. So not that bad. Could be a lot worse. Could have just gotten nothing back. Trust me, I've been there before. We're not gonna buy an extra spin. And I'm gonna do one more game real quick and then we'll call it a day. All right, so we're on the final gambling portion of the video. Again, I apologize, I'm a little bit slow speaking and tired. It's like 2 in the morning. I've been sitting on that whole Battle Royale challenge for like 6 hours, but it's been driving me nuts. Speaking of which, I'll probably read this off actually as we run this, but either way, this is the slot, okay? I recently just posted a video, I think it was last, or maybe like 2 videos ago for you guys. I told Nate Udi, Togi's buddy, to run this slot. He put like 430 bucks on it. He won 6.6K, okay? He put 400 bucks on it, 430, 440, won $6,000. I told Delta to run this way back when. I think actually I have the video pulled up. It was 9 months ago. It's in one of my videos way back when. I told 2 different streamers, Delta Gambles, Nate Udi, to run this slot. Delta ran it. He ran it twice for $87. He won $1,000 the first time, like $1,000 the second time. So he won like 2 G's off like $90 bets. Udi won 6.6K off, I think 440 bucks. I guess I could probably just check like what that bet size would be. Yeah, 436. So again, I'm extremely nervous. I really don't play slots that much, but I'm hoping that I help those 2 guys out. It's time for me to kind of cash in a little bit. We'll see. Not really expecting it, but I think we might go a little bit heavy on this. What if we did 174? Nah. We'll do 87. We'll do 87 because I think, again, I don't really play slots, but I'm pretty sure this doesn't guarantee you get in. Activate 1 companion strike, 40 feet an minute. I don't know, dude. Guess we'll rip it. So basically, it's gonna be hard to explain. I know I really don't play slots either, but these like 4 things will go off. We're trying to get this dude to this hole over here. I'm pretty sure the way this works is that's not guaranteed. I'm pretty sure there's a chance like he can't make it over here, which would absolutely suck. Pretty sure that's a possibility. I don't think it's like guarantees you get over there. I could be wrong, but we're about to find out. Doesn't look good so far. It really doesn't look good. He didn't make it over. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that is a possibility. You don't even guarantee to get in. All right, we're gonna run it back. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. I did not know that. That stings, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Again, yeah, I really don't. I've only played, actually never played this at all. I've only seen this on video, and Dude, this does not look good either. Oh my gosh. This is okay. I should mention too, the reason I never play slots is slots technically. Oh my gosh, didn't get it again. No way, bro. Give me a second. All right, so I just pulled out $200 more from the vault. We have $938 left in Bitcoin. I did not want to go this far, man. I really thought, honestly, you got straight in, and apparently you don't. So it kind of stings. Rip it again, though. Hopefully we get in. And I'll rip it one more time after this, too, just to try it. But I'm not going to torch everything, dude. There's no way. I was actually thinking about increasing the bet size, but just for the sole purpose, if we don't get in, it's not going to be good. All right, we're trying to get this dude, this little guy right here, to this little hole right here. And I don't think he makes it. Brother, that is bananas. All right, this is the last time, bro. If this doesn't work, we're done. Oh my gosh, I'm torching the balance. Mind you, when I told Udi and Delta to run this, they got it in first try. No problem. And your boy isn't having that much luck. This is also why I don't play slots, like I was trying to say earlier. Slots have the worst house edge when it comes to like the player. I don't think we're getting in again. I think we're cooked. I think we're cooked. I think we actually made it. I think we made it. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we need a absolute boomer of a bonus to come back from that. That's bananas. Man, I don't feel good, bro. I should have just ripped the Mines bet. Dang it. All right, so the way this works, it's very slow, which is kind of good because I want to talk for a second. But we're basically just trying to kill a bunch of people and get keys. So these keys here, the more keys we get, the better. And it's kind of like an RPG type style game. I think we have like 2 lives, so we can die once and we'll be chilling. But either way, well, that's going. I literally ChatGPT this on my phone on me. The whole mine strategy thing. Like I said, I was gonna go all in on it. Basically, the chances of getting a 1.55x strategy we're running with the T on it is a 64% chance that we win. We lost 8 times in a row. The chance of losing 9 times in a row, so like if we did like one more bet all in, would be 0.01%. That is 1 in 9,800 odds. 1 in 9,800. Technically that strategy does go for like thousands of bets, so I kind of get that. There's a ton of other information here, but I'm just trying to give you guys, I was literally like researching, like, should I do this, should I not do this? I gave it my bet, my starting balance and everything. Basically, yeah, I asked if I should go for it. ChatGPT said, for your $1 million challenge, you should not go for it. Long story short, there's a ton of stuff in there, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Technically, like, you know, the odds of each game are independent, so like, yeah, there's a 1 in 9,800 chance that you lose 9 bets in a row, but like realistically, there's a 36% chance you lose every single game. You know, you can't, like, you're never due for stuff. Every game's like independent of itself, so I kind of agree with that. But I really wanted to rip it, man. Like I said, I'm really trying to come back and make some profit. We've been so down bad recently, but this is not the way to do it. This is how you lose like all your money. I'm telling you guys, I've been here, and again, I'm like low key kind of doing it today with the slots, trying to like come back, get a big hit at the same time as you're seeing live right now. It's not a good move. This type of stuff usually just rinses you. So yeah, there's my testament to yeah, definitely don't play slots. I'm trying to like make money. Honestly, yeah, don't gamble at all, as I always say. But especially slots, man. The worst house edge, and you're just increasing that bet size every single time. Yeah, you're bound to lose. So I think at this point we're pretty much like what, $320 in. We put $87 into this bet. Already lost $240, which is bananas. That's crazy. We might die here. Okay. All right. The mage saved us. Fire. Let me speed this up. We have like two more rooms to go through. Just one more. Okay. All right. So we gotta kill these little guys here. I think we should be good. I don't think we died yet, so we should be all right. But we gotta defeat these guys. And the way this bonus works is like technically you can still die during this, and you just cash out. You lose your money. If you make it the whole way, which I think we're about to die right now, unless the mage pulls through, and we died. I don't know if we already died yet. We haven't. Okay. So this is the big part. If we can beat this guy, we have the chance to win a lot of money. If we can beat him, so that's the first step. If we can beat him, we have the chance of winning some money. I'm so nervous, bro. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's rip it. So we have to beat this boss battle here. Honestly, this is why I recommend this slot to streamers, because they get like, I guess they don't get like paid, but like they're supposed to like stream a certain amount of hours. Oh, we're getting cooked, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we're getting torched. If we lose this, I'm gonna be so sick. If we lose this, I'm gonna be so sick. Please. Oh my gosh, we're gonna lose. We lost. Brother. There's no shot. Oh, we still get this. Okay, I thought we were done. I guess if you kill him, you get more keys, maybe. You can get keys in the bonus too, as you just saw there. Basically, you're trying to make like squares. So if you get like 2x2, you get a bigger coin. You get 3x3, you get a bigger coin, and the coins have better multipliers as they get bigger. So you're trying to get like really big coins. But you need a lot. Yeah, we're cooked. Yeah, I was gonna say you need a lot of keys to knock all these out. Oh my gosh, that's so brutal. That's so brutal. $30. Put $87 in the hit. I think I might rip it again, bro. I'm being such a degen right now. That was just the base bet. I'm ripping it again. Dude. See, this is exactly what my challenge is not supposed to be. I'm not supposed to chase losses. Oh, that was just a regular spin. Okay. Probably a sign not to do this, but... Alright, and to be fair, the reason I realize I'm being a complete degen right now and I'm kind of chasing losses. I told the Discord community, as I'm recording this, I was talking there live about what to do with the community challenge, and I told them I'm gonna run 2 bonus buys, and they've both been like pretty busted. And this one's been terrible, like detrimentally terrible. But I'm not gonna go past this balance. Okay, I'll keep it at that. But yeah, I was hoping the Duck Hunters is like super risky. You either make like absolutely nothing or you make a ton of money. I don't really know the volatility of this one. Probably should have checked that low key. But yeah, probably a good thing too if you that was a wild thing. All right, so yeah, probably a good thing too if you good rule of thumb, if you don't know the game that you're playing, if you don't know the rules, you don't know what's going on, you probably shouldn't be playing it. All right, last one. Please make it through, bro. I feel like we're owed this. I mean, you never do. You never owed anything. But I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I don't like this. I don't like this. We have one more hit, I think. Does that get us there? I don't think it does. Oh my gosh, it does. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. All right, so we made it to the bonus. Made 16 bucks going into it. Oh, brother. All right, I'm gonna, and even in this too, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like even in this, there's a chance you don't even make it the whole way. Like you could die and it's cooked. So there's that possibility too. So you gotta make it through that first stage, make it through all of these, and then yeah, you gotta defeat the boss too. That's like best case scenario. And apparently it's not super easy. Like I said, man, Rudy and Delta, they did the first try. They got straight through, went the whole way to the boss, beat the boss, had a full screen of coins to go through, and yeah. But yeah, no, I was talking to Discord with everyone. I said I'm going to make the finale kind of entertaining, trying to throw in a little bit of a bonus buy here and there, and this is it. So we'll see how it goes. Because I figured I was going to try to catch up Vicky's strategy back to the starting balance, run again from the starting balance, and see if you can make 25%, and then just kind of keep running those two strategies. I was literally going to do like all night if I had to. Kind of glad that didn't happen because I'm exhausted. But at this point, I told them, you know, if we just call it the, please win. All right, nice. If they call it, which Justin agreed to call it, and split the winnings with Vicky, I said I gotta do something though. I can't just like end the finale with, you know, an agreement on a split. So I told them I'll do a bonus buy. They like that idea. Not really liking that idea right now, personally, but yeah, we'll see, man. I'm hoping this one pays. If not, realistically, I don't think we'll be down more than another 4%, which is fine. We're gonna die here probably. Yeah. So we gotta get through the rest of this without dying, which is kind of sketchy, but we'll see. Yeah, personally, I do love watching people play slots. I watch a lot of streamers that play slots, but I can't stand them, man. They're so stressful. And like I said, the RTP, turn to player, house edge, is terrible. They have the worst. Out of any casino game, slots the worst. So if you're trying to keep your money, these games are not it, as you can see. I also think I got like super unlucky with that too. Buying like 6 bonuses and losing all of them. Now, this is a tough one. Take out 3 of these little goblins, dude. Come on now. I guess I'll speed this up. This video is gonna be so long. We're definitely gonna die here. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Alright, so we basically just need like a ton of keys. Oh, we're still going? I guess you get 3 lives. Okay. See, again, I don't play this, so I don't really know. Alright, we got one more room. Then the boss. Oh, so we made it to the boss. Alright. Alright, here we go. Hopping into the boss battle. But yeah, now that the community challenge is over, I guess it's worth mentioning, which I mentioned several times throughout the whole thing, that I'm gonna go back to some of my old strategies, made profit with beforehand, maybe even like way back to the beginning of the challenge. So I was on a crazy streak in the beginning, but yeah, you can expect a lot of like different stuff coming up soon. So I'm gonna go back to a lot of old strategies. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas for the challenge in general, or any strategies, prefer if we win this, it'd be pretty sick. So we have a chance. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh, we lost. Bro, oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, if you guys have any thoughts, suggestions, like with strategies, ideas for the challenge overall, feel free to leave them in the comments or the Discord server. I'll try to run a bunch of like new stuff, different stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to a lot of old stuff, try some new things I've been looking at, and hopefully go back into profit. So we'll see how it goes. This was a terrible idea. I'm really regretting this. I thought this would be, I was really honestly, just keep it a bean. Really hoping that like one of these would just pay massive. I was hoping to win like $1,000 or something, but you should never expect that. Never expect that. And that's not the way I split my challenge. That's it. Wow, that is that's gross. That's terrible. $27 off a $87 buy. So overall, we're down $360. I'm gonna do this in the sheet and then we'll move on. All right, guys. So we already made it official that Justin Z won the community challenge. So I'm gonna pay him out in the Discord. I'll message him and give him his $100. But yeah, I should touch base on that one more time because that is the whole point of this video. Moving back to our tracking sheet, devastation, bro. And I am honestly very disgusted with myself. We started the day off with $8,000 and we're ending off at $7,640. We lost $360 today gambling. I shouldn't even say I lost it. Yeah, we made $151 sports betting, and yeah, then we lost $360. Oh, it feels so gross, bro. I apologize. I don't know. I was definitely chasing. I realize that. But yeah, that's a testament to, first of all, you guys should not gamble. Second of all, slots are terrible. Yeah, terrible. I broke my stop loss a little bit technically. Stop loss should have been 320. I went down 360. So there's a little bit of that too. And I'll keep it real with you guys. As I was saying earlier, I was watching like a lot of my earlier videos and there was a lot of times where I broke the stop loss and came back. So I think today that was kind of my mindset. I was hoping to come back a little bit. Like I said, I was really just trying to get like a huge win, and it was pretty stupid. I'm gonna own up to it, and that's on me, man. I feel terrible, and as I always say too, every time I get a loss or I'm like stagnant in this challenge, I always feel like I'm like letting you guys down too, which like bothers me even like more than letting myself down. But yeah, a little bit of like, yeah, just bad discipline today. Unreal, man. But yeah, I promise you guys, next episode, going forward, we're really gonna try to lock in, go back to like old strategies, and try to play some stuff that hopefully gets us moving again. Because yeah, the tracker column, I haven't mentioned this in a very long time. I'm trying to ignore it honestly, but I noticed this like a couple days ago. We're really like $10,000 behind where we should be. The tracker column is if we got 1% profit every single day, which is like super unrealistic. But we're at $8,000, not even. We're at $7,600. We should be like $19,000 if we did get 1% every single day. So yeah, I feel really behind. That bothers me a lot. So I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. I'm not gonna give up. I'm just extremely frustrated, more so with myself at this point. I feel like the community challenge, again, I was never blaming you guys as the community, but I feel like it was like more, kind of out of my control. I was just running the strategies that you guys sent me, which was frustrating. But this really frustrates me because it was like all on me. Again, I was really just hoping to get a really big win and get shot up to like $9,000. Really, that was honestly what I was thinking. But set your expectations low, and you'll be a lot happier in life. I'm telling you, man. I know it sounds corny, but I do kind of live by that. So where we're sitting at right now is right here. Again, really not terrible overall. Yeah. Man, I'm so mad at myself. We didn't chase that far though. We really didn't chase that far. Fortunately too, like I said, I always keep it real with you guys. I was thinking about pulling out more money, throwing in more on the bonuses, like pulling out way more cash and throwing in bigger bets. But I knew that was a bad idea. So yeah, I was just hoping to have like an absolute banger at the end of this whole challenge. I was hoping to kind of wipe away the $1,000 loss of the community challenge and end up in profit. So yeah, I apologize, man. That feels so gross. All right. Yeah, we'll be back. Also too, I know I'm rambling, but I got an email today on June 25th, 2026 about Coinbase is allowing AI bots like ChatGPT, Claude, I think another one to like Gemini or something. But they're allowing these like AI bots into Coinbase to set up like strategies or some sort of like trading, like I don't know, I guess like trading strategies is a good way to put it. But I'm gonna look into that a lot, try to build something out that ideally can like build out some sort of like scalping or like slow growth in the background with our crypto. We'll see. I don't really know if that's possible. If you guys have looked into that or have done any research or have any ideas, feel free to leave them below or in the Discord server. But I figured that might be an opportunity for us to grow the balance. We'll see. I'll do some research, as I always try to do. But yeah, today was not it. Bad day overall. So yeah, looking at our stats, made about $1,000 sports betting over the past like 3 months. Pretty darn good there. Our crypto return is definitely way off because I moved Bitcoin from our Coinbase wallet over to the website, which I just kind of torched a little bit of it. But yeah, this is way off. Probably down about like 25% if I had to guess, maybe 30. Bitcoin's like an all-time low. Well, not all-time low, but over the past like 2 years, massive low price right now. Our investments are up like 21%, which, you know, I'm most proud of that. That's kind of my gig right there. Total bonuses is $4,400. Our win rate gambling is about 70.7%. So yeah, that's about it, man. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling so low right now. And we'll come back though. We always do. And yeah, pardon me. I don't know. I don't want to keep rambling, but yeah, I'm thinking a bunch of like different ideas coming up. Testing a bunch of new stuff. Going back to some old ways. And I think we'll be chilling. We're gonna lock in and do a bunch of research, try to find what works the best, and make some money. Again, like I said earlier, I was very locked in on the tracker column. I think this was like really bothering me right now. It's like feeling that we're like $12,000 behind, but this is like super unrealistic. So I got to get that out of my head. And as always, I'm not a robot, man. I am a human being. So I know a lot of people appreciate the fact that I never get like emotional over betting or gambling, but it does hit me at points for sure. And yeah, very frustrating. But you know, in a way, kind of glad today didn't work out, because I probably would have played a lot more slots down the road and lost way more money in the future. So I gotta take that into account too. And hopefully you guys learn something as well. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not really losing my own money here. This is all like bonus money. Obviously worked for like 1.5 years to get all this stuff. So, you know, there is like work behind it, but it's not like hard earned money that I worked for like on a day-to-day basis. So hopefully you guys take that into account and don't risk your own hard-earned money and play slots, because it's pretty brutal. Again, I've been there. Final point, and we'll call it, I'm working on a few videos in the background that are outside of the challenge, just like some gambling losses, some like life advice, some net worth stuff that I want to share with you guys. And It might take a while. I'm trying to make it like pretty good content and explain a lot of things, make it like very detailed, not just kind of like throw it out there. So I am working on it. It might take a little bit, but it will come soon. I know a lot of people are interested in hearing that type of stuff. So as always, I appreciate you guys. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment with any thoughts or suggestions below. And until next time, don't gamble, invest your money, save it, and take care of yourself. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.